Okay, this video I'm doing right now for keeping well is to show a sort of edge pairing method I've thought of. Kind of. I'm pretty sure it might, I'm not sure, but it's possible this has been done somewhere before. I just was thinking about it and came up with it. Basically, as you can see, where you start doing this from is when you've done your first 6 edges, which is in the which is in a 6 by 6 by 7 block. In other words, just set this up. Region and solve it. This. In other words, the double X cross. It's a lot easier to say. Anyway, so you can get this however you want. You could do yow and then solve 2 edges and then put the corners in. The reason you put the corners in is because if you don't, you'll end up with something like this at the end, and then you still have to do 4 F12 slots rather than 2. Yeah. How I thought of this is, I think looking at Felix's old world records of 4x4, he did the Z2 rotations. I think I saw Kevin Hayes doing that on 6x6. So yeah, basically you solve the centers and then they do E slice. I do M slice pairing. Though this is good for E slice. This is more E slice than M. If you did M, you'd have to go more rather than. And yeah. So yeah, they solve 2 edges and then put them in the back 2 slots, so you only need to worry about these 2. But with yow, you also have the cross, so you don't need to worry about it. So the only pieces, they can only be here or here. So all you need to do to find pieces is do U-turns, rather than look to the sides or look on top and then do a Z2 to look on the bottom, or whatever you do. So it can be quite fast. I did time myself once and get like 4 minutes. So, for example, you look here, you see the 2 yellow and green, and there's the yellow and green one. So the only you don't really need cube rotations. There's a flipping alg, not the one I use. So I use M, and that on M's bad. So yeah, we solve this, and then you may do your normal edge pairing. I don't really need to go through this back, and then you might. And a good idea is to look on top for the next piece. So that's yellow orange. I think it's more efficient to do on the bigger cubes than the smaller cubes, because on a 4x4, I have done a few walkthrough solves. I use pure reduction on big cubes with M slice pairing. With yow, it does seem to go quite fast, and also bigger cubes it helps with recognition. So yeah. Another way you could do this is maybe K4 and then 2 F6L pairs, for example, on this, or whatever. Because on K4 you solve 2 opposite centers and then do a roux block on one side. Finish the centers like yow, solve the first layer, complete the first 3 layers, solve the CLL, and then solve ELL with comms, which will be basically stuff like. Hard to set up. Stuff like that, except all on the U layer. Yeah. So yeah, we've got this bar here, so there's that piece. Most speedcubers don't really need to go into this too much. So yeah, one little thing about it is getting to the stage efficiently. It's hard to figure out what to do, since there are a lot. ways. Yeah. I'll show you what you could do in M, but I don't recommend it. I probably don't have enough edges left. You go... Yeah, not very good. One thing about Yao is the cross skip you get on every single solve. Yeah, Yao is simple enough. I guess everyone knows what that is who would be watching this. For someone new who doesn't, it's just the same as, well, yeah. Basically, you solve the first two centers in 3 edge pieces, solve the centers. Basically, you solve the you solve your cross, basically, before solving the rest of the edges. And do it before you finish centers. And now we get to this. One little problem with this is the alg I use, if you have to do a U2 at the end, so that alg is R2, R wide, I'll say R wide when referring to this, U2, R wide, oh sorry, not R, sorry, L, L prime, Y, L wide, yeah, I'll just say L, it's 2 layer turns, L, U2, L prime U2, L prime U2, F2, L prime F2, R, U2, R prime, U2, and then L2 or just 5R, D2. Yeah, need to find a better way, but then you get to this and voila, all you got to do is 2 F12 slots and it's super fit quick. So yeah. It's hard to say what sort of videos I'll post because loads of people are doing different things on here, and well, I want to do all the official events, as I said in my intro video, and I like mucking about with other methods, so maybe, yeah, but I'm not very good at any of them. And done. Yeah, tell me in the comments or stuff if you've seen this before, because I'm sure it hasn't. I saw another one of a 7x7 method where you solve the cross and then put yellow on top, and then you just go like with the last 4 F12 edges or whatever. Yeah, so this could be repeated on stuff like 6x6. I know it's scrambled, like 5x5, 4x4. Yeah, but as I said, in 4x4 there's not really much to do, since basically all it is just try and set this up, and also the probability of pieces already being solved. So yeah, it's like the but what's the point going to do that when you can solve those just as quickly, I guess. I don't know, it's complicated to explain, kind of. Anyway, I guess that's it.